I'm taking myself off mute. Oh my God, thank you so much. I can see it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't get people. Thank you. Yes, I can see the chat. Can you hear me clearly? I guess if you can hear me clearly, you can just put a thumb. Okay, great. Um, I don't know. Have you ever been on one of my Instagram lives for studying by chance? Okay, great. So, on there, you may have heard me say I want to eventually move people over to. Okay, great. Move people over to YouTube for that community. So I was trying to find a good streaming community for this kind of thing. Like I said, also I want like a virtual coffee shop. So I think I've landed on Sally's Internet Cafe because back in the Gap, I wanted an internet cafe. I am dating myself, but I don't know if you can remember those. But this helps me, so I'll know how it works. I know how this chat thing works. Before I couldn't chat either, but now I can. Let me add this. Okay, I'm about to be 54 this month. I'm going to add something in here. I learned well by doing, so that's why I needed to get on here before I launch it. Thank you. Before I launch it in and announce it on Instagram. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Um, let's see other questions I had. The on the lives when I took time to study, you could hear the shuffling of the paper was loud when I would go and listen back. Oh, the another live that I was on? Okay, I'll be right back. Hopefully that one's out or finished. I need to look. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I need to delete it. Oh, it's in my history. I hope I'm going to take it from being public. Hopefully I can do that. Mm, manage videos. Live. Okay, thank you. Hopefully, I don't know if that one's still on my YouTube feed. I was trying to look from my phone to delete it off of there. Learning all the things. Okay, so the other one, Danielle, when y'all were on, could y'all see each other's chats? Yes, this is still working. I can still see your chat. Before it was like a bot in there. It was just weird. I can see your chats. The last one I forgot to push play again. I see all of that. Okay, I see two people here. Uh I need to end that other one. I mean, the other live has ended, but I don't even want it showing on my YouTube playlist. I mean, YouTube video list. Okay, thank you. Um, I'm gonna look here. So yeah, the thing that I was saying is on the Instagram lives, when I would listen to those videos back, the paper shuffling seemed so loud. So I was curious if it was the same way here. Like, is it annoyingly loud? That's a question. So if this is a paper I have and move it, because then if I mute you all, then it's just silent, and I didn't necessarily like that. But this paper, loud, annoying. Hi, Edwin. Picture is crispy. Okay, nice. Thank you, Solomon. I appreciate that. Um, I don't know what I did on the other thing. I was just telling Danielle that Danielle is at yes to it's annoyingly loud. I was just saying that on the YouTube lives when I would go back and okay, yes, y'all can see each other. Thanks. I would go back and listen, and all the paper shuffling sounded loud. So I'm looking at this to be the place for streaming when I want to do that, whether it's for the study halls. I was telling Danielle too that I think I've landed on. We were thinking of different names in previous lives, and I think I've landed on Sally's Internet Cafe because I used to want one back in the day. I think this is slow for you, the chat. Oh, it's delayed. I see Solomon and Ed Walker. I said hello. Hopefully that came through. Oh, yeah, because Ed Walker answered, no, I'm okay with the paper. The music volume, because this is copyright free music, is the volume good on this end? I have it at 10. Loud, too loud, perfect. I mean, too loud, perfect, can't hear. I really appreciate this focus group. Not loud. Okay. Can you hear it now? I turned it up. This way I'll make note at the volume that I need to have it at. Oh, Solomon, if you're still on here, I'm using my laptop camera instead of my phone one, and it doesn't have, I will mess with the, what is it? Like the cinema background, the blurred background. Still not loud, but can you, is it a nice music to not drowning me out where you can kind of hear the music and hear me? Well, now nothing is on. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to work out. If I go, to another window, what happens on y'all's end? Like I opened up another window, what happens here? Oh, it's quite delayed. Huh. Tell me more. Like the chat is delayed coming to me, or my sound is delayed coming to you. Thanks. I'm glad you like the name. I'm just answering that so that can't hear the music at all. It just came back on. It was off for a while. It's on now. So the music is pretty, it's at 30 on my end. So my other question, if I go to another screen, what happens on this? Are y'all able to still see me, like putting up a piece or what? Okay, thank you, Danielle. Okay, that's good to know. That's a probably a basic tech question, but I was curious, didn't know how that would work. The thing I like about this versus Instagram, when I'm on Instagram, I cannot leave out of that screen. I'm just, okay. Um, oh, the other thing I wanted to try. Oh, okay, thanks. This is the other thing I wanted to try. Let me see. It should be a way that I can put this on the screen. Okay, the chat is delayed coming to me. I wanted a way to put this on the screen. This is something I'll be launching. I'm curious what happens. Oh, I went over on the letters. What is this? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If it's just kind of like background music while we would be doing things. So, okay, this won't work. I have to figure that out. I was trying to see how to put something on the screen as well. That's something I'll have to figure out offline. Ah, you came back as cousin Ed. I see that. Um, I think those were the questions I had. The link I see, I can't add that, so I have to work with that. The papers, the music, the sound is good. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I think those were the questions. So I was saying I would be on here until 45 after what time is it? I think no, 1:30, I think. Thank you, cousin Ed. Y'all have been a great focus group. I really appreciate it. So that I can have these kinks worked out. I'm sure it's still not fully worked out, but I will set up a live on Instagram. I will schedule one. I will schedule it and announce it on Instagram for people to come here. Danielle, are you familiar with Ko-Fi? It's this. Trying to find my page. Um, that's I'm wanting to launch the two kind of together, so that gives you some behind the scenes information on what I'm working on and launching. How long have you been in the community, Danielle? Yay, the link worked. Yes, it's a way where I should be able to put it on the video screen, like down here. That's what I have to figure out. And then other people are able to put a timer on the screen. I want to be able to do that. So that's something I'm going to have to figure out. Thank you, cousin Ed. So the Ko-Fi page, still working on. That's something else I'm learning how to make work. Um, so yeah, y'all are here in the very beginning while I'm learning in public. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I appreciate it so much. Thanks so much, so much, so much. Danielle, I will message you on Instagram. I don't know if you're a coffee drinker, a tea drinker, but I would love to gift you a coffee for helping me out with this and going above and beyond. Cousin Ed, same thing. Solomon Taylor, I'm thinking you got off. Oh, yeah, I can see there are two people. So, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing with all those sayings. Like I always say, people are like, ready, aim, fire. I tend to fire and then come back, ready, aim. Okay. Well, welcome. Glad to be in community with you. Are you a creator as well, Danielle? I do know that Cousin Ed has a podcast. Beginner Mind. Yes, exactly. Did you get that from Josh Wozniak? Is where I think that seed was first planted for me for a beginner mind. Is it Josh Wozniak? Josh what? Oh no, I'm mixing up maybe Steve Wozniak. Josh something. I have his book. He was a chess guy. Okay. Thank you, P. Herbert. I appreciate that. Cousin Ed, be sure to check out today's podcast. Okay, great. What is the podcast? You can drop that here. Danielle, when's the last time you were a beginner at something? Oh, great. Coffee. P. Herbert, thank you so much for getting on. I was telling Cousin Ed and Danielle that I'm on here learning in public, figuring this out because I want to be able to stream here, kind of like a virtual cafe. I think I'm naming it Sally's Internet Cafe. So they have been on here serving as a focus group for me to help me work out kinks and figure things out. I appreciate you hopping on. Definitely, I understand that I interrupted your day, so I'll be on here because I committed to being on here until half after the hour, till 1:30 Central Standard Time. So I'll be here. Oh, you have? I couldn't see. Okay. Did you come from Instagram? I wonder what happens. I'm scared to click on anything chat because before it was disastrous. Let's see. Oh, wow. When you click on someone's name, you can put the person in timeout. That is wild. Put user in timeout. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to have to delete the other one out. I had a link that, yeah, I messed up. Okay. T, I will hook you up with the tea, Danielle. Thank you. Okay, I will take a look at Tiny underscore Gaga. My messages so full, also quite hidden and hidden messages. Sometimes people drop in there, but thank you. I will take a look. I appreciate you joining the community very much. Super grateful. Oh, Danielle, prayers, prayers, prayers. Congrats on getting your broker's license. Um, Prayers for your father. Are you the only child? Do you have siblings also helping? I just talked to an old colleague yesterday. I dropped in her job, and both of her parents had dementia. So tough. uh yes, only I'm the one that can see the timeout. Okay, cousin Ed, I got you. I got you. You didn't put the name of your podcast in there. I guess they could just Google cousin Ed. Thank you, P. Herbert. Thank you very much. Cousin Ed's Corner. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. How long have you been doing the podcast? So, the things that I'm planning to do on here, conversations, um, just getting on, hanging out, conversations, the study hall, um, working through stories, talking about books. Okay. Um, so you're an only child, Danielle. Well, fortunately, you have your husband and children to kind of help with the load and fill your cup. Massive prayers to you. Okay, cousin Ed, cool. I think my neighbor's up to something. Trying to figure out what that sound is. How long does it take you to get your mortgage? Is it broker's license? How long is that process? Yeah, mortgage broker's license. Ten years is a long time to be putting in the work. You've definitely met Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hours. People like to throw that around like 10,000 hours. It goes beyond that. It's like 10,000 hours of deliberate practice, 10,000 hours of doing that very thing. Not like if you spend the hour, uh, I'm laughing at myself because I'm just here. I am going off on a tangent, but Anyway, your 10 years is definitely meeting the 10,000 hours. I also like on here that there is a mute button. Instagram Live doesn't have that. So that's a nice feature. Absolutely. Danielle, where do you live? P. Herbert, if you're still on, everyone tell me where you live, please. I'm in Dallas, Texas. Central Time Zone. North Carolina, ATL. It's North Carolina, East Coast time. Alexa, what time is it in North Carolina? Yeah. Danielle, I hope you're coming in here representing Central Time with me. Thank you very much. I will hit you up on Instagram and get you that tea. All the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cousin Ed and P. Herbert, y'all don't have to stay on. I think I figured out the questions at least for today. So there may be a part 2 I need of a focus group. I will put it in my stories if so, but I definitely appreciate. I'm just going to hang out until 1:30/2:30 because I committed to that. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you, P. Herbert. Okay, Texas. Thank you. Ah. Good for you, Cousin Ed. That is so great. Thanks for hanging out. The user, what do you call it? This thing with going live here, it's not user friendly, at least not for me on the first time. So I'll have to work on figuring some things out. At least going live helped me to figure out. I know I'm only talking to you, I think. At least going live helped me to figure out some things that I would not have known until I went live. Have you ever been live on YouTube before? Okay, cool. All right, it's 1:30. Thank you very much. I'll get you the coffee. I appreciate it. Bye.